So one thing about growing up with my medical condition was I always kind of felt like it was hard to relate to other people because other people have gone through a lot of experiences of just normal living. You know, I've only gone swimming once. I've never rode a bike. Just simple things like that. Just the fact that like people can just get up and go wherever they want to, and all they need is food and like the will. Me, I need all these medications and stuff that like restrains me. You know, it's like my chains or something. But it's getting better, and I really have hope that one of these days I'm just gonna be pretty much just like everybody else, except with some, pills to take. Um, so, yep. Um, well, I've pretty much lost my train of thought. But I suppose this basically sums up what my medical condition has been. I've got to do amazing things because of this medical condition. Like, I've met a lot of really cool people because of it. Like, there's a lot of, actually, now that I realize it, even like the places I went to school are affected because of my medical condition. I wouldn't have gone to John Muir if not for my medical condition. Yeah, I went to John Muir Middle School in San Jose, California, because my parents and I wanted me to go to a place that was like an outside school. They didn't want me to be like so close to other people, I guess. They wanted me to have space when I was walking around because other people being sick and me getting bumped around. Same with Leland, I love that. I wanted to go to that school too, but the fact that it was an outside school, and I could get in because of my medical condition and not just because, I had good grades or, something like that was, yeah, was nice. And yeah, there are perks to being, having a serious medical condition. Like, I got Make-A-Wish um, 3 years ago. In April 2006, I went to Japan for about a week and a half, and it was one of the most amazing things I've ever done. Beautiful country. I met a lifelong friend there, and I hope to return. And I'm who I am because of my medical condition, and I, for the most part, really like who I am. I couldn't see myself as anyone else, really. So, just, later on, I'm gonna review this before it goes on YouTube, and I'm gonna forget something about my medical condition that I didn't say, but, anyone who actually watched this all the way to the end, thank you. I'm kind of more chronicling this for myself so I can look back in the future and remember all these things in my life. But it's always nice to share those feelings with someone else, even if you can't see them directly or talk to them directly. So I guess I'm gonna make another video and later on, and see you guys later. So thanks for listening.